And we're back, folks. Now, I'm looking really forward to this fight. We have Gary Cobia out of the red corner from Clearfield, Utah. This is a heavyweight battle. And in the blue corner, we have Ruann Visser, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Also, I think originally from South Africa. These are some big boys, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on video, okay, I don't think you can get the full scope of how big these dudes are, okay? So you need to try to make it to these shows. Lou Saverese Promotions down here in Texas City. Battle on the mainland, okay? Ruann Visser is 6'10", 6 foot 10 inches tall. 6'10". Ruann Visser, 6'10", coming out. Versus Gary Cobia. Gary Cobia, I didn't get to catch his height exactly, but he is over 6 foot as well. He's a large fighter, heavyweight.
Guy.
This is going to be an exciting fight. I've already seen Ruann Visser fight a couple times. Dropping guys. Huge, heavy. This guy can, Stephen Lawhorn's back with me, folks, and
these guys are huge.
Yeah.
This is a battle of two giants. This is Evan Drago, Rocky IV, all over again. I'm excited to tell y'all, coming from right here, I wish you were here tonight. This is Rocky Balboa against Drago all over.
This is like Goliath versus his cousin that stole his candy or something. You know, nice. Just two giants from the same family, basically.
Here we go. He stepped over the top rope.
Over the top rope.
He stepped over the top rope. He did not even try to go under. He said, I'm going over the top. You got both corners very excited. Everybody. The referee is reaching up to try and check out.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. It's going to be fun watching the ref try to split these guys up. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, one of the last times I watched Ruann Visser fight, he was fighting a guy at least a foot shorter. It was a massacre. It was absolute destruction. This should be a lot more entertaining because they're a lot closer.
I wish that you could see the picture of these two giants that's about to face off.
242 pounds. This heavyweight has a record of 3-3, 2 wins by knockout. He's from Clearfield, Utah. He was the 2003 Golden Gloves champion in the state of Utah.
2003 Golden Gloves
Gary
champion.
Cobia. Golden
Gary
Gloves.
Cobia coming out of Utah. He's huge. He looks like a giant.
Well, at least to us. I mean, then when you put him next to Ruann Visser, he's just like, well, I guess he's not that big.
He's facing another 6'10" out of Houston, Texas. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ruann Visser. He's 4-0, all finishes KO. So he has a 100% finish rate.
Coming out of Johannesburg, South Africa. This is going to be a great battle.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Both guys looking like
There's
giants.
still about a 4 or 5 inch height difference.
Oh, definitely has a 4 or 5.
Yeah,
the
Ruann,
referee's not finished. He pulls them back into the middle. We have something going on here.
They weigh 500 pounds.
To combine 500 pounds, the referee just said. This is absolutely crazy.
Ruann, one of his last fights, he almost threw his opponent over the ropes, just leaning on him.
Here we go. The bell's ringing.
Here we go.
The touch gloves.
Here we go. Like it says on Ruann's shorts, Giant King.
Giant King is definitely the truth here.
Ruann pressing, but Gary coming in with a counter.
Ruann
throwing him down, throwing him.
Referee
not a knockdown, not a knockdown.
Just
tripping him up. Ruann being a very physical fighter. Willing to grab and throw sometimes, it seems like.
He's dropping his head. I don't like to see that. He's taking a lot of shots and he's not seeing what's coming. You don't like to see that, especially from a big guy. He's giving up a lot of territory.
Gary's putting in a lot of pressure. He seems like he might be the quicker striker.
let's just hope that his cardio can hold out, that
Right.
he has that kind of cardio to bring this type of pressure and not spending everything he has at the beginning of the first round.
No, absolutely. I mean, if Gary gasses out in the first round, Ruann's going to be able to come back and put some beating on him. But Gary's throwing a lot of body shots, throwing a lot of combinations. Ruann's just covering up. But I think we're seeing what you're talking about. Gary's starting to breathe a little hard already.
Yeah, Gary's already got his mouthpiece showing, and the Giant King, as we called him, is still composed and just bringing forward. We got Gary leaning back on the ropes. I hope he didn't spend his wad in the first 30 seconds of this fight. I want to see this fight go the distance.
I mean, it only takes one punch at this weight class, you know, so gassed or not, both are always dangerous.
Exactly, in the heavyweight division. It's fair. Here we go.
And there he goes. And there he goes.
We're over the ropes.
Over the ropes.
You need to see what's happening.
And he hurt his back.
He's hurt.
I'm telling you.
Time is called.
What did I tell you? Ruann is very physical. In the last fight, Ruann almost threw his opponent over the ropes. Once again, Ruann putting so much pressure on Gary. Gary goes backwards over the ropes, almost all the way over. Gary on his knees, holding his back in pain. Hopefully this fight will be able to continue. Right now, Gary looks like he's hurting. Looks like he doesn't want to move.
The referee has moved Ruann back to his corner, back into the corner.
Gary's on his back.
He's on his back. It does not look like this will go any further.
Yeah, the doctor's checking out Gary right now. I mean, you could hear the cling and the clang of the mechanics of the ropes. I don't know if this is gonna be able to go any further. The ref looks like the ref looks like he wants to give a 10 count. I mean, would that be considered a 10 count? I mean, I don't know.
I'm not sure what would happen at this point right here. If it's he called timeout, so timeout was clearly called. So they want to get Gary back up on his feet, and they want to see what's going to happen with this. Gary's not looking like he's going to get back to his feet.
The doctor's on him right now. Doctor's checking him out, asking if he's going to be able to continue. I don't know. Gary doesn't look like he's very eager.
Competitor is definitely standing in the corner watching on, trying to see what's happened. Of course, he wants this win.
Gary's done.
I don't think,
Gary's done.
I don't believe
it's over.
Yeah, I don't believe he's going to get back up and fight anymore. He was already spent. Crowd cheering Gary as he tries to come to his feet, but he's clearly not able to compete any further.
As the DJ plays, why can't we be friends?
The two giants battle has come to an absolute close with Gary falling out of the ring, hurting his back.
Yeah,
the doctors checked him out. This definitely stopped.
Some rings just aren't big enough for these guys, I guess.
These big guys, they need to be in the steel cage like mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
A rope's just is not going to hold these guys inside.
Gary's looking already really stiff. His back, I mean, the way he's standing and moving, he's going to be hurting tomorrow. Absolutely.
Yeah, both guys congratulating each other and cutting the gloves off.
Gary looks like he already even has some redness on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I was really hoping to see that go the distance, Steven.
I was definitely wanting to see that go the distance. Two big guys put in. You want to look for that big shot.
Yeah.
That big punch that makes the crowd cheer.
Gary almost falling off his stool.
Yeah, Gary can't even sit in his corner, and he's definitely out.
Well, while we're waiting for the official call, let's give a shout out to Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bond, 713 Best Bet. They'll get you out of jail. Hopefully you don't end up there, but you know, sometimes you get a little crazy and you end up behind bars.
Hey, I love them. They're here tonight. She's always one to shake your hand and give you a big old hug, and I actually went to the weigh-ins yesterday at Ojos Loco Sports Katina. It was a very awesome place. I had the buffalo wings. It was just a great experience altogether.
And here's the official call. No decision. No decision. I mean, that's a rough call. No decision fight. That's fair, but, man, I was really hoping for that to go all the way.
Yeah, I wanted to see that finish. I would like to see the Giant King versus Gary, and I wanted to see that finish.
Maybe they'll get a rematch. All right, folks, we're going to finish it up for a second, and we'll come back to you for the next fight.